Hey everybody, it's Ben. Come on, phone, work. Hooray. Karen won't be in the stream today or tomorrow. She's in Cherokee, North Carolina playing in poker tournaments. So it'll just be me. Go Ben. I was in Michigan for a few days visiting my mom and brother and daughter. And then I visited them and then I came back. Got back about 1 a.m. last night, so I'm still pretty tired. I've been napping all day. I drive a lot when I visit my family because I stay with a friend of mine in Ann Arbor. And then my mom and my brother live in Metro Detroit, and so does my daughter who lives further away. So I drive a lot to pick people up and visit people and so forth. Probably drive about 450 miles when I'm there. And then the plane's only a couple hours, so that's good. And I got upgraded for free to first class on both flights. So I guess I'm a good customer. So that's better than not getting upgraded. I don't really care about first class versus regular class, but it's easier to get through security when you're have a better ticket. It's quicker lines and stuff. So I like that, especially since Atlanta's such a crowded airport. Detroit's always easy. So I play, today's sub Saturday, and then I play subs. So if you're a sub, you can challenge me 3-0 unrated, type !challenge, so forth. It's possible it's because I'm a GM, but I doubt it. Possible. Yeah. Nobody's challenged me so far, so I won't play anybody until they challenge me. And it's sub Saturday, so make sure you're a sub and make sure it's Saturday. Like if you're in, Eastern Europe or Australia and it's Saturday, it's Sunday, then I don't know what to tell you. Thanks Kangaroo55 for subscribing at tier 3. Hooray, thanks for the support. Yeah, I haven't been streaming as much the last 3 weeks as I was previous to that because I've been out of town. And sometimes on Mondays I don't stream because I do the class. Anyway, as a consequence, we lost about 2/3 of our subs. So that's unfortunate. Hopefully if I stream every day, we can build back our subs. Okay, so you can see in the stream people who are challenging me. I hate cars and giving pigeon. And then since there's only 2 people challenging me, there's some other garbage there. But if it gets to kangaroo, if we give more people, then it'll look more reasonable. Gramak, subscribed. Thanks for the support. That's right. It's Sunday in Denmark. Didn't Denmark get kicked out of the World Cup? Or am I confusing them with somebody else? When I say kicked out, I mean they didn't make the knockout. Well, the better teams won today. And so forth. But it seems like in this particular World Cup, any team can beat any team. There's been at least 7 big upsets. Yeah. All right, there we go. Okay, Rigatron, not 10-minute. Has to be 3-minute unrated. Also, make sure you're a sub if you're challenging me. And it has to be 3-minute unrated. Thanks, Squire377 for the sub. It's Kangaroo. Maybe he'll play E6. Darn. I like to get my opponents out of theory quickly because I don't know any theory. So I figure why should they know theory and I don't? So I just try to get openings where there's no theory. All right. One day. What? No, we're not going to play one day. I mean, one day we might, but not today. If Kangaroo doesn't know he's in check, I'll win on... Oh. Thanks, Rigatron1, for subscribing and challenging me. Now we play super aggressive because the bishop's on f5, so we must put pressure. We'll play h4 or f4. H was where my mouse was, so we'll play that. Yeah. Always retreat. Probably knight takes g6 was better. I just didn't see it. If you're challenging me, you should see it on the screen under my video. There's a list of people who are challenging me. And if it's the wrong time control, then I get rid of it. Those are all the correct time control. 3-minute unrated. And make sure you're a sub, because it's sub Saturday. Hey, it's Karen. How is everybody? Yay. Karen was taking a nap last I noticed. Time to play cash games. Go, Karen. Thanks, Bach, for the support. I have my Perrier, so you don't have to ask. Thanks, Quadruple Digit at last, for the support. Also, Archer's on a good diet today because I'm the one who's feeding him. Don't tell Karen. Oh, wait, Karen's here. For breakfast, I ordered Duck Donuts at his request. He wanted to go to Duck Donuts, but it was much easier to get it delivered. And for reasons I don't understand, I got $5 off the order for like no reason. As Chess Lad would say, probably because I'm a grandmaster, but not sure that's why. Let's see, can I take this? Queen E3, I guess I can. And then we got Chinese for lunch. That's the only food I've eaten today is the Chinese. So I'll probably be hungry when the stream's over, because I ate about 2 o'clock. Let's see. If I attack his queen, he might not see it. What country is this? Check out our stance on the war in Ukraine. Okay. I haven't seen that in a while. Let's castle, because he probably didn't expect me to castle. No, Duck Donuts doesn't have vegan donuts, so that's for Karen and Archer. Each donut has 1 billion calories. It's guaranteed. If you believe there's less than 1 billion calories per donut, they give you a refund. They stick by their product. I like that. Duck Donuts is a chain that's in a few states. They make the donuts in front of you. So there's nothing, then there's a donut all of a sudden. So if you eat them right away, frankly delicious, although not very vegan. There are places that have vegan donuts, but I have never ordered from them. They're not really near our house. Hey, everybody. Yeah, one time I walked in and these kids were just throwing donuts at me. And I was like, what's happening? And the proprietor said, what don't you understand about duck donuts? I guess I should have ducked. Always sack the exchange. Two bishops, what else? And an extra rook. Thanks, Zumeri, for subscribing and supporting the stream. Is there any checks? No? Okay. Two passed pawns, what else? I don't think that was the best move. Oh, it might have been. It was the best one. Is Knight H1 mate? It is. Wow. That's a cool mate. Don't resign, please. Thank you. Wow, look at that mate. You don't see Knight H1 mate every day. You see it like every other day. Hooray. Can we re-queue after playing? Yes. I usually play the same people 4 or 5 times. There's usually 4 or 5 people who constantly challenge me. They challenge me, and then when the game's over, they're like next on the list. Then there's 4 or 5 people who can't challenge me and don't know why. They're like, I've been trying to challenge you, and I did challenge you, and the challenge went away, and why can't I challenge you? But then there's the other people who challenge me every second, and I play them 4 or 5 times. So I guess you have to get lucky. Also, you should be a sub. Giving Pigeon's one of the opponents that I think plays me a lot. It's a Queen's Gambit. I just saw a movie 2 days ago with Anya Taylor-Joy from Queen's Gambit. It was called The Menu. I saw it with my daughter. It's sort of a horror movie. And then yesterday I saw ooh, should I take this? It's more fun than the other way. I don't know if it's good. Just, look at all the pieces we're taking. Let's see. I guess I'm supposed to keep the 2 bishops. I don't know. Sort of like Rick takes. Anyway, and then that was called Strange World. It's like computer animation and such. That was also good. Always play bishop f1. I have less time. That's not my usual strategy. Never play f6. Always play bishop f1. Always retreat. There's so many rules to follow. I can't tell if I'm following them or breaking them. I should take with the bishop so I can play bishop f1 later. Moving on up on the king's side. Well, this isn't good. I'm sort of pinned. Bishop e2 is closer to f1. Still theory. Remember to challenge me 3-minute unrated. Somebody just challenged me 5-minute unrated. Incorrect. Let's see, bishop d3, e5, bishop e4. Yeah, knight h1 mate was good. You have 84% blitz accuracy without increment. Carlson have 87 with increment. I'm guessing Carlson's blitz accuracy with or without increment is more than what you said typically. That must have been like his worst game ever, whatever you're talking about. Let's see, I have less time, no advantage. Sounds good. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I also forgot about Dre. He saved his bishop. Good job. Yeah, I caught up on time. Yeah, that was an unfortunate sequence. He shouldn't have checked me here or given his rook away. Okay, don't forget to be a sub if you're playing me. If you want to be a sub and you're not one, you can ask in the chat if someone can gift you a sub. Sometimes I gift subs. Only sometimes. Ooh, I have a threat. Can it be stopped? Hey, it was stopped. Why can't I castle? I go under the rook. So it's not through check. Darn. Must be a bug. My queen's trapped. I didn't notice that. Probably should have noticed it. Darn. Ooh, that worked out well for me. Instead of losing all my pieces, I won the exchange. Not playing very well today. I say that a lot. Maybe that's just how I play now. Nigel was complaining on Twitter that for the first time since 1986, something like that, he's under 2,600 FIDE. He's 2597. The engine move is... Actually, I played here threatening mate, but I could have just mated in two different ways. But I wanted to play this mate. That was my... I didn't see the other two mates. They were two... I only saw this mate. The reason was, when his king was here, I was going to play knight check and then rook mate. So when he moved his king, I figured I'll just keep doing it. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but at least I explained it. It's one of my newest subs, Rigatron. Yeah, but who's ever seen rook on the 7th, rook on the 8th mates? It's never happened. So I couldn't figure that out. That was too difficult. Let's see, I have friend requests. Let's see, why can't we be friends? You're a friend, etc. You've got a friend. Oh, yeah. You've got a friend. When you're down a whole queen and you need a helping hand, talk to the Boats's sisters, 'cause they're always down a queen. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon you'll win your queen back. I think that's how the song goes. Also, this is Twitch, so only like 1% of you have heard that song or heard of James Taylor. Darn. This isn't the 60s channel. I'm not sure who wrote this song, Carole King or James Taylor, and who sang it first. I want to believe Carole King wrote it and sang it first. Also, I think she sang it with James Taylor. I think there's a version with her and James Taylor, and then he has his own version, and I think she wrote it. It could be that I'm making all of that up. It could be he wrote it. I don't know. But I want to believe Carole King wrote it. That seems more like a Carole King song than a James Taylor song. Carole King wrote it in 1971. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's see, how do I save my knight? Do I play some tricky move like this? No, this doesn't. Well, yeah, this is better. Which state has the strongest chess players in the U.S.? That would be Missouri. And then second would be Texas. 30 years ago, if you said which state was the weakest, then it would have been Missouri and Texas. Now it's which of the two are the strongest because of their university presence. There's several good universities that have grandmasters and IMs that are in Texas and Missouri. But Missouri probably has 25 grandmasters in St. Louis and all the universities. And some of those grandmasters are Levon Aronian and Fabiano Caruana. God damn. When I moved to St. Louis in 2009, I was the only grandmaster in St. Louis, and I was the only senior tournament director. Now they have national tournament directors, international arbiters, FIDE arbiters, and about 30 grandmasters. Things have changed. Yeah, all of a sudden I started taking everything. It's funny, I saw Belgium play just one game in the World Cup, and they may have won. I don't know if they won or not. I don't remember who they were playing, like a week ago. And I was like, well, they're playing terrible. So I'm actually not surprised they didn't make it to the knockouts. They didn't play well. And I used to play for Anderlecht, so I was very ashamed. Is Greece? Yeah. I don't think that was the best move. I mean, it might have been the best move. I just don't think it was. To see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, but Vinix, Slav, and tall, they'll be there, yeah. Well, this guy plays fast. And then some. And he hates cars. Thanks, Raj, for subscribing. 40 months is a long time. There's a Seinfeld episode where this couple's married, and Jerry wants to date the woman, and Elaine wants to date the guy in the marriage. So they're both hoping that eventually they'll break up so they can date him. And in this particular episode, they're like breaking up. And Jerry's consoling the wife. And she says, I don't know what happened. Says, we've been married for 2 years. And Jerry says, 2 years is a long time to be married. Good old Jerry Seinfeld. There's one legal move. Why does it take 5 seconds to play it? No! Anything but that. Yeah, I didn't see that. I can take it. Cool. I'm the best. I see all. You're into the time slip, and nothing can ever be the same. Like you're under sedation. Let's do the time warp again. That game was interesting until it wasn't. Sometimes the defensive skills of the lower ranked players aren't so good. They don't see their opponent's threats very much. Don't forget to sub. It's Sub Saturday. Go Saturday. Oh, I can castle when I recapture his queen. What's going on? Wow, there's always bugs in the system. Darn. Let's see. Bishop b4 or knight b4. This develops a piece. I guess that's better. Always sack the exchange. Doesn't really make any sense in this position, but I have to follow the rule. Have you ever watched RHPS? I don't know what that is. So probably not. Although crazy people yelling at the screen, that sounds like a show I'd watch. IHS TV, I'm Ben. My wife Karen's at a poker tournament, so it'll just be me tonight. Always retreat. Rocky Horror Picture Show. Yeah. Yeah, people yelling at the screen, that's part of the show. Yeah, I never know what letters stand for. When people type things on Twitter and they put an abbreviation or a what's the other word I'm thinking of? The other word. I I have to always look it up because I don't know what it is. I look up the same things over and over. I can never remember what things mean. Yeah, so if it ever has a list of letters, I don't know what that is. I have to see the words written out. Yeah, Tim Curry is really good in that. Acronym, thank you. That's the word. I could almost remember the word acronym, but I couldn't. But I almost did. The guy who plays Riff Raff in Rocky Horror Picture Show, he wrote most of it. He wrote all the songs and such. He's still alive unless he's not. Last time I checked, he was alive. I think he lives in Australia. Richard O'Brien. He plays knight d4. I guess I can't give up all my exchanges. I mean, I could. Actually, I could have done that and then played rook g5 check. So he couldn't play knight d4. So I was wrong as usual. Darn. I don't know which rook to take. I won't take either one. That'll show him. How does he have 0 left? What kind of who wrote this software? How did he play a move with 0 and it was my move? What? I've actually never seen that. Ever. He had 0 and then it was my move. Also, it didn't show his point thing. It said 0, but not like 0 point. So he must have had a point thing. Maybe because their software changed, I have to update that or something. I miss live chess. Yeah. Let's see, what country is this? Vietnam. I guess with that name, that's correct. Bishop h4. Didn't expect that one. Never play f6. Times are tough. Don't forget it's sub Saturday, so if you'd like to play me, make sure you're a sub. And ask for a sub in the chat. Queen e6 is annoying. What do I do about that? I guess I go here. It's a funny mate. I also had Rook G1 mate, which I just now noticed. But this is much prettier. I've played cheaters more than I realize. I don't think that's possible. I think everybody cheats. Unless more than everybody cheats, which is possible. No, I'm not playing good chess today. I think I don't play good chess anymore. But if my opponents are rated around 1,000, I'm still a favorite. Yay, connect 4. I asked for so little. I had a nice visit in Michigan with my family. My daughter and I shopped until we dropped. Well, I think mainly I dropped. Also, I dropped before we went shopping. Hooray for Ben. 5 queens, what else? Thanks, Daniels. Or Daniels. My life is still theory. Yeah. Thanks for supporting the stream. Ooh. Make sure you challenge me 3-minute unrated. I have a threat. No, he stopped my threat. I thought I could play e6 and defend my knight, even though he could just take on e6. So I didn't see bishop e6. It was too obvious. Then as soon as I played h6, I'm like, what do I do on bishop e6? Oh well, the truth hurts. Sometimes you blunder a knight. But I still have compensation with my passed pawn. I also have another passed pawn. 2 passed pawns, what else? Yeah, I should blunder a lot. I'm like Nigel Short, but much, much worse. It's almost stalemate. That move is something to sneeze at. Maybe he is playing for stalemate. Thanks, breakfast item, for subscribing. Hopefully you're a vegan breakfast item. Nigel would like that game because I walk my king up on the dark squares. Although I don't think I really move my king that way. I think my king went another direction. But, oh well. Hey everybody, I'm Ben. It's Sub Saturday. Tomorrow's Sub Sunday, which is the same except it's Sunday. And also, it's 5-minute unrated tomorrow, and today's 3-minute unrated. And then we have a lecture on Monday. All of our lectures and streams get posted on the YouTube channel if you want to watch them later. Go YouTube channel. So I'm going to set up a Jeopardy show. The 3 contestants are Kanye West, Herschel Walker, and Marjorie Taylor Greene. It'll be a good show. The winner is anybody who doesn't watch. Now, if this was on SNL and one of the categories in the Jeopardy skit is Hitler, I hardly knew ye, would that be too much? Would SNL get canceled? See, to me in comedy, there is no too much. But for network television, I don't know. And then it would be pronounced Hitler, I hardly knew yay. That's how the pronunciation would be. Yeah, this is a good skit. You thought that was the joke. That was the joke after the joke. What they should do, see, this would be like a new level of skit, is we have the skit that I've outlined, except the people play themselves. Sort of like Mike Tyson Mysteries. Mike Tyson plays Mike Tyson. We actually have the 3 people up there. That would be next level, kind of comedy. As a flashback in a Family Guy episode. Has this king moved? I'm confused about whether my opponent can castle. Let's see. No, his king did move. Yeah. Let's see. King D1 getting the distant opposition. I like the way Prince Vegeta's message gets deleted, but Trying to Learn's message doesn't. That's the mysteries of life. Now he can castle with check and win my rook. Aw, he didn't make the super illegal move. This guy's good at losing all of his pieces. I mean, you got to be good at something. Most people couldn't lose so many pieces in 20 moves. But he's not most people. He was doing okay, too. Or maybe he wasn't. I don't know. He played a lot of tactical tricks. They just didn't work. He played magician's chess. He made his pieces disappear. I'm pushing like the check mark where I start a game and nothing happens. Thanks, chess.com. I pressed it twice. Okay. That's how I start a game. I push the check mark. Okay, I'll push the check. I mean, I'm pushing the check mark next to Ravan's game, and nothing's happening. So I'll push the check mark in the next game. See if that happens. Okay. So that was weird. I don't know why I couldn't play GM Ravan. I don't know what happened. I pushed the check mark like 6 times. Also, on my screen and on your screen, he's challenging me twice at the same time control, which doesn't make any sense. So there's some kind of software glitch. Yeah, try the other GM Ravan. That's right. Who are you talking about trying to learn? Who doesn't make money and owes child support and stuff? These are things we need to know. It said disconnect for no reason. All right. Well, I'll click the other one and see if something works. Well, Kanye was richer about a year ago, but in the last 3 months, I think she's richer now. But child support is different because if one person has custody of the children, then it doesn't necessarily matter who's richer. Punter Face subscribed. Great success. Yeah. So here's my question. Are there different levels of crazy? Because there should be, right? Like if one guy says the Detroit Lions are the best team in football, that's the highest level of crazy, right? Okay, so if there's different levels of crazy, I said if, then who's crazier, Kanye West or Antonio Brown? And please explain your answer. I think people in the chat are going to say Kanye is crazier. Antonio Brown just has head injuries from football. So he has a good excuse. Yeah, somebody did say that. I don't think Elon Musk is crazy. I think he's evil. I think that's different. I have 9 seconds? What's happening? What? I have 9 seconds? Oh my God. Jesus Christ. God damn. What happened there? All of a sudden I had no time. I could have lost that game. Terrible. Never in doubt. Still theory. All right, now which Ravan am I going to play? Okay, this one. Yeah, sometimes when I play 3-minute unrated and I talk to the chat, my time gets slow and I don't notice. 5 minutes safer for me to talk to the chat. Peter Teja 31 subscribed. Thanks for the support. Kappa Blanket, that is a good name. Still theory. Yay! Aquatic Pie, thanks for the support. Yeah, I prefer when I have more than 10 seconds. What did he play? Let's see. Rook takes f6. Oh, yeah. What was that, a knight? Oh, give me the knight. Uh-huh. 2 knight. Hooray for Ben. How's everybody doing this weekend? Good? Good? Good. All right, we'll get rid of the other one, which I can't do. Thanks, chess.com. Friend request, enemy request. Still theory. Wow. That move's not good. There's good and there's not good. That's not good. Occam Sock'em Robot subscribed. Thanks for the support. Yeah, I heard about the Alzheimer's drug, but I think it has side effects. It's all theory, yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll be here for another hour and so and such. I'm playing 3-minute against subs. So if you want to play, then sub to the channel and then challenge me. !challenge. That should do it. Yay, Connect 4. Aw. Oh, yeah, what is the score of the Georgia game? They were up 35-10 at halftime. I mean, if they want to put the 4 best teams in, just put in Ohio State and Alabama. Forget about record. Those are the 4 best teams. Georgia, Michigan, Ohio State, Alabama. So other teams just suck. Like, a really bad Alabama team is still better than these joke teams they have. 50-30 Georgia. That's a lot of scoring. Knight takes queen is what most people would play, but I'm less than most people. I'm only some people. So I play knight h1, overlooking that I could have taken the queen. I didn't see it. As a consequence, I won more quickly. I like that mate. I've seen that mate before. I've played knight a8 with white with unstoppable knight b6 mate. This reverse. The mirror image. Are you following the Soccer World Cup? I am. I've probably watched 90% of the games. Can you explain the Nemsko poker drama? Yes. Okay, so Nemsko... or Nemo, I'm not sure. I think she prefers Nemo, but I'm not sure. She had a contest. She was given a package from WPT for the WPT tournament in December, and the package includes entry fee, hotel, and airfare. Estimated value $12,400. The entry fee is $10,000. Karen's going there in a couple of weeks, but she's playing in the women's event where the entry fee is $1,000. She's not playing in the main event. She'd like to play in the main event. She's trying to win one of those packages, but can't afford to pay the entry fee otherwise. Anyway, so people, tried to win the contest where she's giving away the package. And the winner of the package was her boyfriend. And she chose the winner. And people said, you're having a contest where people enter and try to win a package and you give the package to your boyfriend, which is, it's iffy. And she said, yeah, he's helped me more than anybody and I can give the package to whoever I want. So too bad. And people didn't like that. And when I say they didn't like it, they really didn't like it. So they called her a scam artist and, so forth. Anyway, after a lot of complaining online from a lot of people, she decided that he wouldn't win and she would have a redraw and have somebody win. And then that happened. And most people didn't forgive her for what they called a scam, basically. That's basically the drama, which there was a contest to win a package and she gave it to her boyfriend. Now, what's funny about that, there's more, is before she awarded him the package, where it's official, like, she puts online, he was selling the package. He was asking people, do you want a package and how much would you pay for it? Like he was going to sell it at a discount. So it would cost you $12,400, but maybe he'd sell it to you for $10,000, so you'd save money. So he was already selling it before he won it. Also, so the way to win the contest, now I could be wrong about this, I'm inferring from what I read, was the first 10 people who did something were eligible. And he was like one of the first 10 people, and what he did wasn't right. And so when it was clear what you had to do, he edited what he was writing. after he put it out, which people thought meant he shouldn't be eligible to win the package because he like changed what his answer was. And he said, yeah, that's fine. He agreed that he did that. He said, yeah, that's fine. So people were pretty mad. I don't know a lot about it. I don't know how the contest started or if she was supposed to give it out randomly or she could give it to any person in the world. People seem to indicate that they thought everybody had a chance and it was like sort of random. Just you enter the contest and somebody wins, not you enter the contest and haha, my boyfriend gets it because I decided that. So I don't know. I'm telling you what people are mad about. Karen knows more about it than I do because she follows the poker drama more than I do. From what I gather, her behavior was unconscionable. But it could be that everybody's wrong and she's fine. It's very, very few people think that it wasn't scummy what she did. Like maybe 5%. 95% are like, what are you doing? You can't, what is this? And 5% are like, she made a mistake, And then it was rectified, I guess, at some point. Yeah. Yeah, and the problem was at the beginning when people were complaining, you're giving it to your boyfriend, she was like, yeah, that's right. What's up, bitch? She was backing herself up that was reasonable. And she even like insulted the gawking rabble a little bit, which, I like to do. Then after too much complaining, she was like, all right, I'll give it to somebody else. Hi, Ben. I'm sponsoring your lecture on the 12th. Thank you, not delivery. Finegold wrote raid, but I didn't see a raid. Did I miss something? Can anybody else confirm there was a raid? Anybody? Not delivery subscribe. Thank you. Thanks for the support. I don't see a raid. Oh, Botez raid coming. So the people who have talked about the Nemo situation, I would say 95% are against her from what I've read. And I don't know all the details, but it seems like she had a contest that everybody thought they could win and she gave the prize to her boyfriend. That's what it seems like what happened. And she's like, yeah, well, he helped. He's her poker coach. And she's like, it's a poker contest. I don't have a big poker community following me. I'm a chess streamer. And I don't know a lot of poker players. And he helped me. And he's my coach. And so on. So he wins because that seems fair. That was like her argument. Yay, Botez live rated with a party of 3261. What? They've all left already? It's only been 3 seconds. Thanks to the Botez Live, Botez sisters, Andrea and Alexandria. It's the A team. Now we have 5,000 viewers. What else? We were talking about the Nemo situation, which I'm not super familiar with, but it seemed like the gawking rabble on the internet are pretty mad. And I think the situation's over now. Like, somebody won that wasn't her boyfriend, I guess. Future GM 100 subscribed. I'm guessing if you go to a Nemo stream, she may have discussed it. So, I guess, I don't know. What happened with Nemo? I just talked about it for 15 minutes. Oh yeah, the Reddit detectives are on the case. Yeah. Thanks for the raid. I hope they got a shout out. Did all of my mods give a shout out to Botez Live? Thanks Akam Sakam Robot for 100 bits. Thanks Dankel for subbing and supporting the stream. Can we get shout outs, please? Thanks, Gameatron or Gameatrion. Thanks for subbing. I think I'll give a shout out because my mods don't seem to do anything. Good mods. I have 5,000 people watching my channel and like 0 mods. So that's good. We don't really need any mods with 5,000 viewers, I guess. I just made 2 or 3 people mods like a week ago. You did a shout out immediately. I thought maybe you did. Well, we have to give more than one shout out when there's, 3,000 people. We need several shouts out. So Finegold and Trying to Learn are banned. It's only fair. Go Hype Train. Okay, back to playing people. Thanks again for the huge raid. I'm sorry we couldn't have given more shouts out. Yay, Twin Wolf just did 5 subs. Thanks for the support. I guess the Botez sister sent the wolf directly. Now I'm happy. Usually if there's any legitimate drama in the poker world, then, Joey will have some streams about it. Although Joey's busy now. He's in Vegas having WPT meetups and stuff. So I don't know if he's going to be making any more of those, let's analyze this situation and cry about it for 3 hours or 12 hours. I think the Norman Chad stuff is over. Let's see, Rook E8. I guess I'll take the queen. Knight subscribed. Hooray. Joey did have a stream about it. Good. Joey is also sponsored by WPT. Yeah, he was giving away a package which Karen entered but didn't win. Interesting pawn structure. Oh, I'll play d5, threatening queen g4 check, winning a bishop. Nobody would ever see that. What? He saw it, maybe. I'm not sure if he saw it. Finegold, have you played Judacers? I have not. The first time I met Judacers was 3 years ago when me, Karen, and her kids went to New Orleans on vacation. And Karen played like a game that lasted like an hour and a half with no clock. And I was watching and hanging out. That's the only time I've met him. And Karen lost a draw in endgame. It was a very close game. Yeah, he's a nice guy. Go Hype Train. We're at level 4. Alex almost won 1,350 subs. I guess I almost did too, but I didn't. How do you almost win 1,350 subs? I want to almost win that, except I want to win it. It was an offered bounty. Yay, Twin Wolf gave 5,000 bits. That's that blue circle thing. That's really cool. No kibitzing was involved. And Karen doesn't like kibitzing. Snarzy subscribed. Thanks, Twin Wolf, for this support. Thanks, Snarzy, for this support. Why do you look subscribed? Hooray, thanks for the support. What time will the stream tomorrow be? Oh, that's good English. 6:30, just like today. Everything's the same except it's 5-minute tomorrow and today's 3-minute. This is the guy that I almost lost on time to until he self-mated. Yeah, well, that ended quickly. Thanks, Twin Wolf. I enjoy your donations. Remember, challenge me 3-minute unrated. Don't challenge me another time control. And also make sure you're a sub. And if you're not a sub, then sub to the channel or ask for a sub in the chat. And somebody will give you a sub. Oh, I had Connect 4 briefly. Thanks, Silly. I think it's supposed to be Silly. Or S111Y. Also good. James Black, you are a sub. Let's see if Karen's texting me. The answer is no. Ooh, I can play this Sacrifice you guys all like. It doesn't even matter if it's good. You guys like it anyway. I agree. I agree that when it's bad, you should still play it. I mean, it exists, so you should do it. It's so fun. So there's queen here, queen here, queen here, queen here, and h4. I guess I'm going to try queen g4. But I don't know which one's the best. Well, it wasn't queen b1. That wasn't the best. Usually you want to go to d3 so your queen can go sideways, though my bishop's in the way. That move seems shallow and pedantic, but maybe it's okay. Let's see. Check. King here. Check. King here. My knight's pinned. Huh. Thanks, Mono Dubs. Huh. I guess h4. Because h5 is annoying. Is it my move? No? Okay. I seriously never know whose move it is. Let's see. Check. I have all these discovered checks, but I don't see why they're good. Let's see. Knight f7 and queen g6, king g8. Then what? I don't know. Probably I'm just lost. Let's see. Take the rook. The rook is on fire. I mean, I can't bring any more pieces into attack. That's all of them. Okay, I'll check, and then I'll play queen g6 check, and then I'll go back to g5. That's probably the right answer. That's probably the right way to play. I don't know if it wins, but I don't see anything better. Yay, hype train. Yay, chess up. Don't forget to order a cameo because it's the holiday season. It's a funny gift. It doesn't have to be me, even just any cameo. I would get a cameo for somebody if I could afford it. Rook f6. What? Can I get a what? What? I don't think that was the best move. I thought this was mate. I forgot knights can go backwards. Let's see. Queen check. Queen mate. Oh, that's mate. My pawn's defending e7. That was interesting. Well, that game was pretty iffy. The worst in chess 1 subscribed to tier 2. Wow. Hooray. Go the worst in chess. Now you're not the worst anymore. Somebody's challenging me 5 minute. No. It has to be 3 minute. 365. 365. Getting low, getting low. I know it's 369, but you know. I gotta use what I can work with here. Do they make vegetarian beer? Most beer is vegetarian and vegan. Beers that are never vegan are beers that have honey in them. But some beers also aren't vegan for other reasons, but it's rare. Probably 85% of beer is vegan. And 85 to 90% of wine is not. If you want vegan wine, it has to, like, they're trying to make it vegan. It's not an accident. And if you want to know why wine isn't vegan, you don't want to know. You don't want to know what's in wine that doesn't make it vegan. Then you might not drink wine anymore. So if you're not a vegan or a vegetarian and you drink wine and you're like, well, why isn't it vegan? Don't find out. There's some things you don't want to know. Important things. Obviously, you could look it up on the internet and find out in seconds. But don't read that. Don't do it. Etc. Is heroin vegan? I don't know. I would guess it is. Vodka is vegan. Yes. Yeah, I shouldn't have looked up that wine thing. Is Faygo Red Pop vegan? Only if you spell Faygo correctly. I don't know. Probably. What do you think of the Liver King? I don't know what that is. I never know whose turn it is. I'm a good player. It's disgusting and repulsive. Well, then I don't want to look it up. I want to have a good time. Best way to get better at chess is to play a lot of chess. The more you work at something, the better you get. Work hard. Yay, Finegold. Can a vegan eat a Venus flytrap plant? No fly inside. I think so. I'm not really the expert on esoteric vegan questions. Oh, maybe if I refresh, it'll get rid of the guy. Hey, that worked. It got rid of the challenge that can't be accepted. Was Fisher vegan? No. Can you eat dumplings? What are dumplings? Sound good. I hope so. Is that like Lamont Sanford? You big dummy. Dumplings are a code name for people in chat. Possibly. I don't have a lot of time on my clock. Gotta ruin that pawn structure for the two bishops. Although it's already ruined. I'll just ruin it some more. Pawn structures are a little iffy for both of us. Oh, I didn't see that. Probably something I should see. Now my pawn structure is good. 5 isolated pawns. What's else? Always sack the exchange. Not moves. Take the pawn, thinking I'll take your pawn. Never play f6. Looks like a pretty straightforward win for white. He has all these white square weaknesses. Man, king takes, I might get mated. But I might not. So I guess it's worth it. It's close. So rook b2, rook f4, I get mated. Huh. All right. Yeah, pretty easy one. Really good game there. Why, thank you. Do you like Kiss? I mean, they're C-. I don't hate them. Yeah, that was a close game. Don't forget to sub. It's Sub Saturday. Thanks, Abe Froman. Yeah, Madeline Kahn was great. I actually did look up recently when she died. Like in the last 3 or 4 weeks, I looked that up. She was tired. Let's face it. Everything below the waist is kaput. Harry Nielsen's good. He's like an A minus. Cat Stevens, he's an A. Go Cat Stevens. Go Yusuf Islam. I'm the goodest. Good old Edmund Fitzgerald. Good Seinfeld reference. Oh, my bishop's attacked. Doesn't seem good either. Two bishops, what else? B4. Not the best move. Let's see, bishop C5. Always sack the exchange. I don't know. Resignation seems premature. How's everybody doing tonight? Anything funny in the chat? Anybody shocked at World Cup stuff? Etc.? Grade for U.S. team? You know, like a C. U.S. team's not very good. They never have been. They came in third in 1930, but I wasn't alive then. Go Croatia. I think the best player on the U.S. team isn't the guy that everybody thinks is. I think it's the Dutch guy. They took him out, actually, in the second half. I always like watching him. I mean, the one guy's considered the best, but yeah, I haven't been impressed by him. Argentina will win. They weren't that impressive either. Yeah, Dest seems pretty good. Yeah. He seems like he has the ball a lot. He's busy. Landon Donovan. What? What is this, 1994? Can you think of a GM from every country of the World Cup? What? I hope not. All right, what's going on? I have to trade queens because my B pawn's hanging. All right. No, Ghana doesn't have any chess GMs. Oops. Okay. Man, I'm playing really, really badly today. Like extra bad. Like not my normal bad, but like a little cherry on top. Hooray. Nobody loses on time. Are you a good football striker? I am not. There was a chess grandmaster who was a football striker for Norway back in the 80s. He was also Magnus Carlsen's chess coach, Seaman Agdestein. He was the best player in Norway, and he was one of the 5 best soccer players in Norway. Then he got a leg injury early in his career, and he couldn't play anymore. So he played more chess. He was pretty athletic. He was tall and muscular, and so forth. Seaman was spelled S-I-M-E-N. Yeah, Seaman Agdestein. It's like A-G-D-E-S-T-E-I-N. Destein or it's Adgestein. Not sure if it's Agdestein or Adgestein. It's one of them. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's the best soccer player that was a chess grandmaster. Yeah, and probably Karen and I are going to play poker on Thursday. And then the next week after that, she's going to Vegas for the WPT tournament. Although she might change her mind about going this week. If we go, we're both going to go. So I won't stream Thursday. Do you think DeSantis is going to run? Definitely. The answer is fries. Do you think Kanye will run? I don't know. The problem with Kanye running for president is he won't be on the ballot in almost every state. If DeSantis runs, he'll be on the ballot in every state. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it really matters if Kanye runs. He shouldn't run as a Republican. He should run as like the head of the Nazi party. Although I guess that's what Republicans are. Never mind. I guess he's just in the right party. I am awake, but barely. I don't know. I like this pawn. I like my knight on c5. I like winning all his pieces. Damn. I actually don't know which. I mean, his rooks aren't really good, so why am I winning one of his rooks? Knight's pretty good on c5. Not really afraid of his rooks. It's funny, there's a very old Simpsons episode, because those are the only ones that I know, where they're at a meeting and is this The Simpsons? I think it is, yeah. And the guy in the meeting says the word paradigm and he uses another word. I forgot what the other word was. But anyway, he's the boss, and he says, the boss is like, we need a new paradigm, and we need some other word like that. And one of the guys in the meeting says, aren't paradigm and the other word just words that stupid people use to sound smart? And then he goes, I'm fired, aren't I? And he says, oh yeah. But anyway, there's a lot of words that come into existence over the years that are just like, whenever somebody says them, I just think they're stupid. It seems like they say them because they know the word exists. Woke is one of them. I mean, that word doesn't mean what it's supposed to mean. So, you know. And there's a lot of words like that which people use all this, like ratio. If somebody says ratio or woke, I just figure they're an idiot. There's a lot of words like that have been invented in the last like 10 years. They're like internet inventions. It's like they don't have a vocabulary, so they just use words that other people have used many times and don't know what they mean and misuse them. But that's a common thing now. There's probably a name for that. Like people want to sound like they're with the in crowd, so they use these made up words that are meaningless over and over and over and over again. And that's all the words that they use. And that way, like, they feel like they're important. Like the other thousands and thousands of words in the language, they don't use those because they don't know what they mean. Yeah, woke, ratio. There's a lot of words like that are just used that are just meaningless, that people say over and over and over again. It's just like, it's the height of stupidity. You can't be dumber. You can be, but it's not easy. Like, you'd be dumber if you thought vampires were better than werewolves. Because obviously, a werewolf can kill a vampire, which is something I just learned recently. And I think by liking werewolves and vampires and realizing that werewolves are better, I think, and I could be wrong, but I think that makes someone an ideal candidate for the U.S. Senate. I think that's what it takes. And if that's woke, then I'm woke. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think it was proactive. I think that was the other word with paradigm, but I'm not sure. I'm doubting myself, but it could be. Aren't paradigm and proactive dumb people used to say words that sound smart? I'm fired, aren't I? It was indeed proactive? Yes. Shallow and pedantic. I agree. Did I lose on time yet by waxing idiotic? No? Okay, good. This is why it's good not to have a boss. Because if someone's a liar, you call them a liar. Like you lied. Yes, thank you. I guess this is better. I knew I was threatening that, but when he played here, making it threaten more, then I got confused. Finegold gifted a sub. Hooray! Thanks for the support. We sacked the exchange. Never play F3. By the way, when I went to the airport a few days ago in Atlanta and I parked, you write down where you park in the big parking lot. I parked right in front of the sign that said F3. I thought about moving my car, but I didn't do it. Proving I'm barely insane by thinking about it, but not doing it. Never park at F3. At least I didn't park at F6. I couldn't mate. I tried. Italy, Spain. To me, they're the same place. I've never been to either. Italy was great. I've never been to Spain, but I heard it's great. Larry David's too young to be the president. Wait till he's 80. Although he's probably like 74. So he's close. That's correct, MPsych91. They cancel out. Have you come to Greece? I was in Greece. I was coaching the World Youth there about 5 years ago. It was in Thessaloniki, as per usual, in Porto Caras. That was nice. You know who said there should be age limits for presidents, like old, was Jimmy Carter. Detroit or Jacksonville? I know a lot more about Detroit than Jacksonville, but I haven't heard good things about Jacksonville. I'd probably rather be in Detroit because Jacksonville's in Florida. I think if Jacksonville was another state, it would be fine. But the fact that you're in Florida, best 3 presidents of the 21st century, top 3 best presidents. Isn't that redundant? 21st century. Isn't that now? We've only had like 3 presidents, right? I mean, we had 4. Jacksonville is just warm Detroit. Huh. Yeah, Florida's okay. Much better than Florida. All right, back to whatever it is I was doing. JFK, FDR, and Jimmy Carter. That's the wrong century. How was the cabbage soup? It was delicious. Kara makes great cabbage soup. Frankly, delicious. I like cabbage soup. And I like lentil soup. And Karen makes them both, and they're both great. Like, I make lentil soup too, and her lentil soup's just a million times better than mine. I like my lentil soup, but her lentil soup is better than in restaurants. Karen's really good at making lentil soup and cabbage soup. Karen's a good cook, except she hates cooking. But when she makes the food, it's delicious. She just doesn't like doing it. Let's see. This is the theory that I knew 30 years ago. And now I don't remember. Is it bishop c6? Because that seems wrong. Bishop e6 seems better to me. I don't know. I'm not even sure either move is right. I guess I can't remember stuff from 30 years ago. Oh well. I think I could play knight f6 too and king f8. I just didn't want to. Ooh, never play f3. I guess here. I guess I don't have to play king f8. I like playing king f8. Yeah, my bishop's good on d6. Well, I'll play king f8 now, I guess. Keep getting outplayed by 1400s. This reminds me of the Carlsen-Nepo game from the World Championship. Although I think Nepo lost that game. Good old Nepo. Oh, I really want to play g5, but it's an incredibly bad move. Not sure I want to play it so much. I'm drawn to incredibly bad moves. Oh well. Truth hurts. The engine is tough. Actually, this engine is not very good. But it's better than me. That's for sure. No lose on time. Damn. Why do people cheat when they're playing me? Why can't you just play just play? Why do you have to use an engine? Or have a friend play for you? Why do people do that? It would be even worse if he was if he was not a sub. That's even worse. Like, why do people have to cheat when they play me? I know it's a small number, but like, why would you do it? Why are you trying to ruin the stream? Terrible. Ugh. Etc. I could tell like on move 9 he was cheating. Crimson Hawk 124. You've been pretty quiet this lecture, Ben. I wouldn't call it a lecture. No, this is one of our shirts. Yeah, actually, I didn't see the last Rick and Morty. I better watch that when I stop streaming. He's probably not subbed to the channel. Subbing to the channel and then cheating, that's chutzpah. Might as well just not sub to the channel. I'm unclear how he was cheating, if he was using an engine, which seems unlikely, or if he has somebody playing on his account. But I mean, he's like 2,300. He's not 1,400. Although B5 was an engine move. B5 wasn't somebody better than him playing on his account. B5 and knight takes B5. Then if I take with the bishop as rook B1, that's ridiculous. I keep playing like the same 5 people. And there's somebody else. Something. Yeah, but if he's a good player, why is he 1470 or something? Yeah, but some of the moves weren't good player moves. They were engine moves. Like, a good player wouldn't play them, an engine would. So it was weird. Yeah, I don't know what duck... I know duck chess exists, but I don't know what it is. All right, I've played you several times. Try to play somebody new. Oh. Yeah, it's just for subs, although I think a lot of people are not subs. All you have to do is ask for a sub. Somebody in the chat will give you a sub. Yeah, I played Dissident like 3 times already. Try to play people who haven't played yet. Give everybody a chance. All we are saying is give Darth Vader a chance. I don't want to play people 5 times. You know, like once or twice is good. I have the best pawn structure because the only thing that matters in blitz chess is pawn structure. Oh no, my pawns are bad. It's a good thing I gave my isolated queen pawn lecture last week, so I knew what to do here. Give peace a chance. All right. Go Ben Perrier. Now there's a handle. Trying to learn challenged me? Oh, he's next. He's so next. Yeah, becoming a grandmaster isn't like, I think I'll get a PhD, so I'll go to university and then I'll get higher education and I'll go for 10 years. There's, hundreds of thousands of PhDs in the world. There's very few grandmasters. It's hard to become a grandmaster. It's a good thing I became one because I'm becoming one now. It would be interesting now, like right now, if I was an FM and I was trying to get IM norms and become an IM, and I was playing in IM norm tournaments. I guess I would become an IM. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. But I definitely wouldn't become a GM. God. I mean, like, I would have a 0% chance of becoming a GM if I wasn't a GM now. It'd be like Levy. Terrible. Oh no, my pawn. I didn't sell it. Who's the worst GM you know? Probably me. I know me. Oh no, my bishop. The worst GMs are just GMs who were in their 80s and 90s. It's just that guy old. If you said who's the worst GM between like 15 and 40 years old, that I don't know. But like I'm sure the 20 worst GMs in the world are over the age of 75. Two bishops, what else? I want to play knight d3 mate, but it's not mate and it hangs a knight. I still want to play it. Let's see, I don't know here. My position's too good, I'm confused. What? Jesus Christ. Never play king b1. It's my new rule. Defends my bishop. Oh, my queen's hanging. Was my queen hanging last move? Or his knight was here? Yeah. I'm getting confused as usual. I'm an old man, I'm confused. I have the two bishops. They're pretty good too. I have a plan. Pretty good plan. All right, last game of the stream against Trying to Learn. Thanks for supporting the stream, guys, and watching and all that stuff. Playing. Tomorrow's the same thing, but I'll be playing 5 minutes instead of 3 minutes. 6:30, etc. Arthur Bisgeier died about 12 years ago, so he's one of the worst. Yeah, let's see when Art Bisgeier died. I'm thinking it was about 12 years ago. Art Bisgeier. Let's see when he died. Well, I spelled Bisgeier wrong, so the phone's confused. He died in 2017. That's only 5 years ago. I thought he died a long time ago. 5 years isn't a long time. Yeah, I played him a few times. Yeah, he was 87. He was a character. And then some. Yay, Tasteless's rating with the party is 7. Let's give Tasteless a shout out. Great filling. Tasteless, great filling. Wait a minute. Go my stream. Guess we're gonna raid Chess Lad. He's pretty good. Jediah Real Monsters. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the... No, this is my last game. But thanks. Tomorrow we can play or something. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar on tomorrow. Etc. Can we make this a 24-hour stream? No, Karen won't let me stream 24 hours. Have you ever met Mark Crowther? I've not. Has anybody? When's the last time I was in the UK? I have to think about that. Oh, I know. It was in the middle 2010s, like 2015, when I went to Dubai. I went to London with Aviv, and we saw the London Chess Classic and some soccer games. Yeah, that was the last time I was in the UK. Before that, I don't know. Before that was a long time. It might have been 1989. I was in the UK in 89, and then I was there in like 2014 or 15. And then I was there in 86. I said I was there 3 times. I was there in 86. Two mistakes, 2 blunders. What else? You're currently in the UK. No. Did you have fish and chips? No, every time I've been to the UK, I was... you know what? I don't know if I was a vegetarian in 86, because I became a vegetarian in 86. I think when I went to the UK, it was before I was a vegetarian. But yeah, I never had fish as a kid. I didn't want to eat fish. So I've never had seafood, even when I was allowed to eat it. I never ate it. All right, go everybody. Thanks for watching and so forth. And I'm going to raid Chess Lad, although I spelled his name wrong as usual. Go CL Smith. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Same thing as today. Thanks for supporting the stream. Bye.